Oh my God, it's happening. Welcome, all of you. Okay, I might get out of the way. So look over here. See, wait, there. See it right there? That's Uluru, baby. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna stand here like this. Do you ever try to stand still and it doesn't work very well? Because you have ADD, ADHD, OCD, and autism like I do, and you just kind of, if you're standing still, you want to rock, you want to think. Isn't it amazing we ever sleep? That's amazing. Welcome to Uluru, by the way. Uluru, if you don't know, is Ayers Rock. It's in the middle of Australia. And oh my God, I have, you know how they say there are spiritual places in the world, you know, places with amazing energy. Bye. Hi, everybody. I used to be able to just sort of tap in from wherever I was. I never really made a significance out of that point of view. By the way, that's the awning up there. And I'll get out of the way so you can see Uluru again. And, oh my God, if there was ever a place you could come here. Okay. But I want to do something when we get more people on the line. I want to do a couple of things. And over this 30-day challenge, we're going to be doing as much change as possible for all of us and the world. Okay? So that's my target. I have targets. Yeah. I'm going to keep talking and babbling just for another minute, just so we can get a few more people. And by the way, since I'm in Australia, see, I'm sort of used to the Australian time zone of the east coast of Australia, which is like Brisbane, Sunshine Coast. But the time zone in Uluru, the middle of Australia, is not only on a half hour, which is like India. Like, who did that? Anyway, it's on a half hour, but it's also like 3.5 hours from what I'm used to. So, dude, I have no idea. So, for the future lives, if I can get a sense of when I'll go live the day before, I will let you know. But otherwise, I was going to wait, but I'm going to start now. Okay, basically, I'm going to start now because it's been 2 minutes, and 2 minutes is like 300,000 years for me. So do not shop at Target. Okay, thank you. They have amazing Targets. Okay, thank you. I just got educated. This is awesome. Hi from California. California. I love California. Or I used to love California. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live whenever I can. So do me a favor, please follow, sign up for notifications. That would be really, really helpful. And I'm going to also say this. On April 11th, we are starting a multiple day bars celebration with all kinds of things to contribute to you, make your life a much happier place, and get some stories of inspiration, change, etc. Yay. Also, wait, there was another thing. I was told by my people, my conglomeration of creative content creators, the amazing people I get to work with, that I would get extra credit if I mentioned something that I just forgot. But, oh, I know. Okay, check it out. I made a loop of all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory, and everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. And what would happen if you were out of control, definition, limitation, form, structure, significance, linearities, and concentricities? And it's available. It's a very inexpensive. If you comment EJG, we will send the link to your little phone, wherever you're watching this. At least I think that's how it works. And the truth is, I have no idea how it works. I was just told, tell them, put EJG in it, then they'll get the info. Okay. So, hello from Iraq. And hello to all of our friends in the Middle East. And don't you love it how the world is being affected? Oh, but okay. Part of the reason I want to do this now is because of everything that's going on in the world. I want to give you all the information right now, but unfortunately, it takes a little while. Okay, so hello from India. Hello from places all around the world. Good to see you. And the EJG loop, it has EJG, all of life comes with ease and joy and glory, over 100 times. It's got everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be, over 100 times. And it's got out of control, definition, limitation 50 times, because time-wise, you get the idea. Anyway, and they're all together, and boom, there you go, boom, shakalaka. What a way to get your challenge in. Okay, so the challenge, what is the challenge? All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory 100 times a day for the next 30 days. Why? Well, when I first came to Access, there was, by the way, if you're brand new, hi, nice to see you. And what I'd like to notice or acknowledge, or have you notice or acknowledge, is how you feel, how you sense your life, your world, after we do this today. And then as you go through the days, how are things? So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to set a reminder on your phone right now. Okay, right after the live. Maybe you know how to keep the live going and set a reminder. I don't know. Okay. I feel like my friend Gary, who's totally technically incompetent. But set a reminder for 30 days. What is different since the beginning of the 30-day challenge? Okay? Because this is not just a gimmick. This is not just, this is like, let's change shit. And I'm friggin' Italian. Okay, I'm Italian in my mind. And in my fashion, thank you. How are you? Good to see you. Anyway, just kidding. Okay. All right. I started getting this. It's happening. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Anyway, so when I first came to Access, I was introduced to this thing. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And they said, say it 10 times in the morning, 10 times in the evening. And I was like, and they said, your life will change. And I was like, okay. So I did 10 in the morning, 10 in the evening, and pretty much all day long. And oh my friggin' God. Let me explain to you a bit like this. It's like if there's ever been a stale smell in a room, or let's say you just took a big poop. I don't know. Whatever your smell thing is, I don't know. You do you, boo. But if you bring in some beautiful flowers that are like flowers that you really like, they look beautiful, they smell beautiful. And if you leave them in that room, they take over the space with beauty. They undo the stale smell. They undo the poop smell. I'm like a 6-year-old, like a grown-up 6-year-old with credit cards and bank accounts. That's awesome. Anyway, I digress again. But what happens is, see, we live in this thing called messed reality, matter, energy, space, and time. Energy and space are what is, okay? Energy and space, now just go with me here, because a lot of what I'm going to be delivering is energetic. We are energetic beings. We communicate on that level all the time, and yet nobody's ever told us, which is part of why 98% of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions don't actually belong to you, okay? Story for another time. We could talk about that for its own live if we wanted to. But what happens is, because we're energetic beings, part of what I'm going to do is help you shift your vibe, basically. And what'll happen is you'll notice your vibe will be like, oh yeah, and then life. But what happens is you run all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And what starts to occur is it's like the space around you changes. So we have this thing, we're living in something called messed reality, matter, energy, space, and time. And energy and space are what's true. Matter and time are inventions. But they've all been lumped together, so we believe that matter, energy, space, and time always go together. Ooh, I can add a moderator to my live video. That would be great if I had one. Sorry, today I do not have a moderator for my live video. Thank you, Instagram, for offering. How kind of you. Okay. All right. Somebody wants to be seen in my live video. Dude, I can barely handle myself right now. Anyway. I digress. You're probably like technically incompetent like me. You're like, I want to join him on screen. I didn't know what I did. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi. Anyway, so what happens is all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory, starts to create a space in which everything shows up with ease. And here's the other part is we're so used to having things show up in this twisted, shitty way, this yucky way. Let's say you go to check in at the airport, right? If you've been using all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory, more often than not, your bag will be a few pounds over and the person's like, oh, it's fine, no problem. Or there's this long line and somebody goes, hey, over here, just come over here. And you're like, me? There's 800 people in line. Like, yeah, you come over here. Because what happens is the space around you is where ease, joy, and glory is exuberant expression and abundance. So there's this space around you in which this can occur. And what you're doing is you're basically, every time you say it, you're saying to the universe, yes to this, yes, this. So you're asking for it, but you're also being willing to receive it. And you're being willing to go, hey, I'm in for this. And I have no idea why, but it's like a backdoor to dissolve the programming of the matrix, okay? And then we have this other thing, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be, which also starts to dissolve the very structure of the matrix, because everything that sticks you is laid in with an element of everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. The reason it sticks you is because you think it is this, but in actuality, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Okay, all right. I'm not going to cover that one right now, even though it is on the other loop. I will probably in subsequent days, but I wanted to just for a brand new thing. And I know I've been talking for 10 minutes and I know I haven't started the challenge yet, but this is day one. I got to lay some groundwork. Okay. Maybe the next days I'll just go, who knows? Follow the energy. All right. Anyway, here we go. So, uncharacteristically, I just wanted to do this one thing to give you the awareness that the space this creates is actually possible for you to live, for you to be. Now, if you're somewhere where there's a lot of trauma and drama, whether it's a family or a country, okay, let's say you live in the Middle East or Ukraine, this is essential. Because what happens is your mind keeps limiting the possibilities and telling you this is going to be bad because that's what everybody else is broadcasting. You tap into that, you vibrate like that. Because you're vibrating like that, that's what you see, think, hear, and feel. Okay? This is a way of changing your vibration. So friggin' simply. Now, the other part about this is you don't have to try to think about it like all of life goes, what would it be like if all of life came to be with Jesus, your Lord? I mean, sometimes you might want to do that. That might be fun. But all you got to do is friggin' say it. All you got to do is friggin' say it. Okay? One more time. All you got to do is friggin' say it. Also, you can say it really fast if it's fun for you, which I like to do a lot of times because I like to talk really fast. Ooh, by the way, one other thing. I did a tour of consciousness. If you don't know, I have this series on YouTube I've been doing for the last 20 years. Oh my God. I know, I started when I was 7. You're welcome. Anyway, for the last 20 years or so, maybe 15, maybe 18, for a long time, I've been doing this thing called a tour of consciousness. Well, the last one was actually introducing this challenge. So maybe some of you came here from there, so it's very nice to see you. And maybe you don't use Instagram a lot, but that's okay. I'm very glad you're here. You're welcome. Okay, also, one more time, if you comment EJG, we'll send you the link so you can get the loop, and it's very inexpensive. I wanted to do this so that you could have something where you can have this running in the background. Notice what it changes. Don't expect it to, don't like sit there and go, did it change? 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 Instead of that, run it, use it. We're going to get together for the next 30 days for EJG, right? And then just let it change. Part of the other element of this is rather than, because in most of our lives, what we're doing continuously is projecting about everything. What's this creating? Did it create this? Did it create, oh, it created this. Oh, it did this. Or it did this. What this is about is opening up to allow what the universe can actually gift you. What the universe can actually create for you. Okay, I'm going to get out of the way so you can see Uluru one more time. If you don't know, Uluru, they also call, oh, I got it. There we go. I tell you. Hold on, I'm going to turn this a little bit. Oh, there's more Uluru. Okay, so Uluru is right there. Okay, and I found an app. Because if you watch the Tour of Consciousness, I think I did it 110 times instead of 100 times because counting was not fun. I do like 110, 110. Boy, I don't know about you, but dear Lord. So I found an app. It's called Counter or Counter Plus. You can find your own app. But I'm going to use the app and see if it works because this is my first time using the app. So here we go. You're probably like, dude, we're 14 minutes into a live. What the fuck is happening? So good. Okay. By the way, you can come back here for the recordings and watch them if you miss it. Because as I said before, I'm going to go live when I can. So please follow, sign up for notifications so you know when I'm going live. And it might be really fun to join me live as many days as you can. But the recordings for each day will be there. And who knows what information will show up. Okay. One other thing I'd like to do. You see that big, beautiful rock out there, which I pointed out. Okay. I'd like to have all of you tap into it. Okay. This thing, I wish I could tell you I know what it's got going on, but it is like a force of nature, a source, a bedrock of possibilities. And I don't know why or how. I just have a sense of that. And when I come here, it was like last time I came here, I'm like, I must touch the rock. And oh my God, I'm so glad I did. But I'd like you to tap into Uluru. I'd like you to invite that energy to spread around the world. One other thing I'd like you to do is tap into 350,000 other people in bodies while we do this. I'd like to see how much change we can create in the world, okay? You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I'd like to see how much change we can create in the world. So right now, just ask to tap into 350,000 other people in bodies. And if I forget to ask you to disconnect from them, once we're done with the live, disconnect from those people. Wouldn't it be an interesting world if there were only like 6 people that you really liked living on the planet and all the animals and everything was provided anyway? Anyway, need my hopes and dreams far as run. Okay, so here we go. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Now, what I'd like you to do is let it run in your head as I'm saying it. And here's the thing. I was doing something this morning. I was tapping into Uluru, tapping into all of you that were going to watch us over the next 30 days. And I was like, since you guys have said yes to something different, also please acknowledge that your choice to say yes to something different is one of the greatest gifts. Okay. And that's what you've chosen. You're like, yeah, I'm going to be here. And that doesn't mean you have to be here for all 30 days or it's ineffective or what. No, man, just relax. Let it come with ease. Okay. Join when you can. Don't stress when you can't. Watch the replays when you want to. Like, enjoy it. Okay. But for the very first time, I started saying all of life comes to us with ease, joy. Well, for the very first time with a sense of it working, I started saying all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. And I think we might be able to get to more of that as we get later into the challenge. But the point I want to make here is all of life coming to us with ease, joy, and glory is only possible if you first allow all of life to come to you with ease, joy, and glory. And the mantra is, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And I'm saying, hey, let's say this 100 times a day at least, but it really is a mantra. Use it all day long and notice life shifting. Doesn't mean everything will be perfect, but it does mean that things will come with more ease, more joy, and glory is exuberant expression and abundance. So anyway, I was tapping into all of you, and all of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory. And I did that several times this morning, and I was like, whoa, what would be possible if all of life comes to all of us all of us that are willing to have it with ease, joy, and glory? Okay. I made a mistake of saying all of us, where I realized there are a lot of people who aren't willing to have it. So instead of trying to put our energy in that direction, let's put it in the direction of the people that are, like you and me. Okay, we've done 11 times. Good job, people. Okay, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. 27 times. Good job. I love that I get that. It's just that many. We're so good. Okay. One of these days, I'm just going to do it 100 in a row so you can see how quickly it'll go, but that's obviously not today. Today, I wanted to talk. I haven't talked in a long time. Anyway, notice I'm not putting any significance on it. I'm just saying the friggin' words. And I'm saying them pretty fast. Okay? Oh, by the way, one of the other things about the Tour of Consciousness is it's translated. So if you need translation, that's a place to go for the Tour of Consciousness. That's the Tour of Consciousness. YouTube, Dr. Dain here. Okay, youtube.com/Dr. Dain here. The tour of consciousness that describes all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory, and why you might want to use it, and the challenge, and all this sort of stuff is all translated. Once again, if you comment EJG, we will send you the link to get the loop of EJG. Everything is the opposite and out of control. Okay, just comment EJG, and we'll send you a link. You're welcome. And it's cheap ads. You're welcome for that too. Okay, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. By the way, I don't know if the EJG has to be capitalized, so I don't know. I'm not the technical advisor on this particular project or any other project. Pock and pot. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. 50 times, we're halfway there. Oh my goodness. Okay. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Darn, we were at this many. It's like a magical number. It's like yin licking yang. Lin licking lan. Yin yicking yang. Sorry. Let's try 10 of all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. And see if it might be available. But I say once again, in order for all of life to come to us with ease, joy, and glory, you have to be willing. And it's one of the most challenging things you might choose, which sounds bizarre because we think we're willing to be happy. But most of us aren't willing to be as happy as we could be. But in order for all of life to come to all of us with ease, joy, and glory, those of us that are making this choice, and anybody else choosing consciousness, we have to be willing to have all of life come to me with ease, joy, and glory first. And what happens is you change the space of reality itself. So let's try 10 of all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. 10 more of those. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. Cool. Now we're going to do me again. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Ooh, the Tour of Consciousness is also available on Spotify. Go listen. Go give it a like. Go let people find it. They could use it. My God, if you can imagine if everybody in the world just listened to this one Tour of Consciousness and did this, boom, different world tomorrow. And what it takes for a different world is those of us that desire it and are capable of creating it. Well, those of us that desire it to acknowledge it and then ask for it and to know we are capable of fucking creating it. Everywhere you have been thinking that we are not capable of creating a different world. And every time things start to get light, you have something like, ooh, let's bomb someplace else and start another war. That's okay. Doesn't have to be your reality. If you're willing to have all of life come to you with ease, joy, and glory, you don't have to be the effect of it. I have many people that I know in the Middle East, you beautiful creatures, and a lot of them are using this, and they're having ease where other people are not. This is the other willingness you have to be willing to have. The willingness to have ease even if other people don't choose it. It's one of the most difficult things in the friggin' world because we think our job is somehow to save everybody. But in actuality, it's an amazing gift when you can be a space of ease. And then the people that actually desire it start seeking you out. They receive from you. They become a contribution. So all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. I had to do it till my counter said 101 because 100 is like, anybody can do that. I'm doing odd numbers because I am odd, by the way. Plus, I think the counter didn't work a few times, so I think we did at least well over 100. Thank you very much. Okay, now, I want to give you the other thing because I can, and because there's so much more available, which is everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Once again, I made a loop with ease, with all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. And what would happen if I were out of control, definition, limitation, form, structure, significance, linearities, and concentricities? If you comment EJG, we will send you the link. And it's cheap on purpose because I'd like this to be a contribution to you. So if you comment down below EJG, we will send you the link. My people told me I would get extra credit if I mentioned this stuff, so I hope I did a good job. I did my best. Okay. So also, BAR's celebration starts on April 11th. This will be another thing that we've created to contribute to you, to inspire you. Because part of what we require is two things, well, several things, but the awareness that there's something different possible, and also the experience of it. Like if our lives don't feel different, if they don't show up differently, we get discouraged, as well we should. Well, I guess I'm not going to touch that one actually, but this is about your life actually showing up differently. That's what this challenge is about. That's what all of Access Consciousness is about. Is your life actually showing up differently? I did a session yesterday with this beautiful young lady who had experienced sexual abuse when she was young. And to perceive her world transform in the course of an hour, that she now knows the shit she thought was going to follow her for the rest of her life no longer has to. And I would like that for all of you, for all of us, because I have done it too, man. I thought that shit I grew up with was going to stay with me for the rest of my life. Guess what? It doesn't fucking have to, especially not now. So remember, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. One last thing I want to give you. I'm going to put my counter down and give you a little view of Uluru. I wish I could zoom the camera. Hold on, I'm going to... Oh my gatos. Look what I just learned, people. I wonder if it's zooming for you. There's Uluru. Now, on some of the next and Zooms in about a week, I'll be able to give you, there's my mouth. Uluru, my mouth. There's my eye. Sorry, okay, I'm like a 6-year-old. I told you. Okay. Hello again. Easy, the world's shaking. Did you notice that? I want to give you one last thing. I guess I planned on a half an hour. I don't know. I'm assuming most of the Zooms won't be this long, but thank you for staying with me. One last thing I want to give you so please, whenever anything shows up that is sticky or yucky, doesn't matter what it is. 3 things you can do. Well, one thing you can do, just start repeating all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Let's try that. Let's just try that for the next day. And then tomorrow I'll give you another thing to add to it. And I think let's go about it that way, because I'd like you to have the experience of seeing exactly how this stuff can work. Okay? So for anything, this will not only change when something is stuck in what the fuck, but it will also take where something is wonderful and make it even greater. So please use it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for being on the planet, you beautiful friggin' creature. I'm going to say one more time, if you comment EJG down below, we will send you the link to get the loop that I did of EJG, everything is the opposite and out of control. And wanted you to know that for anybody who just joined at the very end. I know, I would probably do that too. But I want to thank you for being here. Thanks for being here with me, but thank you for being on this friggin' planet right now, desiring something different, being willing to go through a life feeling like the weirdo who doesn't understand or get this fucking place. You know, being willing to look and go, if this is all there is, why am I here? Guess what? What you've seen is not even close to all there is. It is not even the beginning. Like, we're barely getting started, and miracles are available to us in a way now they never have been before. And I don't say that from dumb hope and unawareness. I say it from total awareness and having walked the journey, being part of getting us here as you are. This is us. Let's do this thing. Please disconnect from the 350,000 people in bodies if you were one of the people that did that. I was just going for as much bang for the buck as possible. And are you any different than when you got on the live? Hey. Do you have a little more cuddle? A little more, ooh, I like myself a bit more. Ooh, looking out at the world, it doesn't seem so dark. Yeah, this is the beginning, my beautiful friends. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Just follow me and turn on notifications so you know when I'm going live. Because with what's going on here right now, I can't schedule it, but if I can, I will let you know the day before. But this is not happening tomorrow. Find me, catch me if you can. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses on your beautiful cheeks. And I wish this was Zoom because I could do this. And I said it was paused because I'm not using the app. Wait. What have I been doing for the last 33 minutes? I've been specifically using the app. All of life comes to you, these enjoying glory. All of life comes. Okay, I'm over. All right, see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye-bye. And now, end your live video. It will also end for all of your viewers. Oh my God, I hope their lives don't end. Okay, I'm going to end now. Bye-bye. Have a nice everything.